Neka Spliff. Neka, how are you doing? Somebody's asking me, why are you late? Now, the salary way they pay me. Now, I make you ask me, say, why am I late? Alright, Mini, I'm not going to stay long. Don't worry. Nero, na many. We don't they wait for this. How are you doing? I'm doing. Mrs. Linda, how you doing? No two they trust woman. No. Now be my topic for this night. No two they trust woman. No. And I'm talking to the men today. I no go tell. No two they trust woman. Any woman that wants you to trust her should earn the trust. I've said this over and over again. Woman go talk, say, don't you trust me? Where I know your mama from, where I go take trust you. Don't you trust me? Let me tell you something. Trust is difficult to build and easy to lose. Trust is difficult to build and easy to lose, but women want it automatically. Official Don Fiesta, how you doing? If a woman says he doesn't trust me, there's a reason for him not to trust her. When a woman says, I don't know why, he's always checking up on my phone, he's always checking up on me, there's a reason. Fine, I know some men are cuckoo. I know some men are not normal. Somebody say, Daddy Free is the man where they keep diaspora happy. And they keep on happy, but you know they keep me happy. When last you buy my money gun? When last you buy my star? When last you go YouTube, buy super chat, super sticker, super likes? %90 of the time, and these are my statistics, by the way, my observations and my assumptions. When a woman says, a man, somebody don't go buy my money gun, sharp. If you're watching on TikTok, double click the screen, tap the screen, double tap it. When a woman says, my husband is too, there's a word they use, my husband is too, or my boyfriend, he's too controlling. Oh, my husband is too, there's another word they use, apart from controlling, insecure. Once you don't hear words like controlling and insecure, just know that it is a woman who wants to live a boundaryless life with a man. And the woman is searching for a man that will let her live her life without boundaries. My watches. I have a big watch box. Every night I sit down, I wind my watch box, the watches in my watch box. The ones that are not in my watch box are in the bank. Once I finish winding them, I keep them in my safe. Inanimate objects, watches. My car, I have somebody that comes to wash my car every day. Then I have K Auto Detailer. That comes to wash the cars every now and then. Why don't I just carry Surah to come and wash my car. You saw the guys washing my car the other day at Moving Peak. There are people who can wash car for you in Moving Peak. I go and bring my guys that I've trained with special cloth. That's my car. Now imagine my woman. If I can care that much for my watch, that is an inanimate object, or my car, that is an inanimate object, what about my woman? I protect my watches. Taste buds learned from me. Once I wear a watch, I don't take it off until I put it back in the safe or in the bank. What does that mean? I will swim with it, I will bathe with it, I will sleep with it until I take it off, so I don't lose it. I don't just come into the house and carry my watch and drop on the dining table. So if I value material things like that, imagine my woman that I cannot, if I lose this watch, it can be painful, but if I count money, I can go and buy another one. Imagine how I will cherish my woman. Let's have this conversation. Imagine how I would cherish my woman. My woman cannot just get up and decide that she wants to go anywhere she wants to go. And she too will not allow me to just get up and go anywhere I want to go. There has to be some level of accountability. It is not control, it is accountability. Someone says, but you will join queue for 2 years before you pick one up. Well, yeah. Sometimes if you miss your wife, you will queue for the rest of your life and not find another one. We are talking of Rolex. That same Rolex that you are queuing for, you can buy it today. You just buy double the price. You just buy double the price. So when a woman is saying a man is too controlling or a man is insecure, she is looking for a relationship without boundaries. She is trying to push the man's boundaries back. I was watching statistics the other day. How did you meet your spouse? Number 8, church. Number 7, party. Number 6, nightclub. Number 5, school. They listed it down. Number 1, mutual friends. You are most likely to meet your spouse through a friend of a friend, just the same way you are most likely to lose your spouse to a friend of a friend. Let me say that so it can ring in your head. Many of you met the spouses that you are with through other people. Oh, social media too, they among them somewhere. So here is the issue. Otumba Seafood, how you dey, brother? You never sleep. So how do you now go through this and get a woman and just allow her to hang around? There are some friends that my wife will not allow me to hang around with because she knows say they not get work. And I always tell people, if you invite me somewhere, I'm coming with my wife. If I cannot come with my wife, forget it. Somebody said my husband collected me from his elder brother's friend. Make I pin that question. Someone said, what a man you are not married to, yet he's telling you not to have your own bank account, telling you what to do and not to do. A man cannot, as I did like this, I can never tell my wife not to have her own bank account. Never. She has to have her own bank account, and she has to have what is called a financial identity. She has to have her own business account. Her money is her money. From the day we met, we've never quarreled over that before. Her money is her money, and my money is my money. If I'm going through a hard patch, I expect her to help me financially. And if she's going through a hard patch, she expects me to help her financially. Now, Nigeria and Africa in general, because we are so poverty driven. Africa is a nation that is a continent that is poverty driven. Everything we do has poverty undertones. I'll give you an example. The average African woman is a born hustler. The ones that cannot hustle are lazy. Black and white thinking for Africans. Let me give you my example. I don't like to read book. I don't like to go school. I was considered lazy. But the same me is up at 3 a.m. to entertain you. Am I still lazy? When you put me in a field that I am not cut out to function in properly, I will not give you my best. The same thing is with our women. Some women are cut out to be housewives. The only problem is, if you must be a housewife in Nigeria, you must be beautiful. Because no man is going to marry a woman we not fine. Can't keep her for house. Can't tell her, say, you no go anywhere. Many women. Let me ask you a question. You think Dangote is looking for a woman that can hustle? You think if Dangote wants to settle down, he will settle down with a woman that can hustle? Dangote needs a wife. These billionaires, they want to come home and eat a home-cooked meal. Let me tell you, I'm a woman. I cannot cook for any man. You are attracting an average to a poor man. Because if you want a wealthy man, by wealthy man, I mean Mukesh Ambani, who just got married this December. Rihanna was, this last weekend. Rihanna was paid $9 million to come and perform at the wedding. That Ambani boy waiting. Only Rihanna performance, $9 million. If you do it in Naira, you will run mad. Just Rihanna performance. So when you say you cannot cook, when you say you cannot take care of a man, you are attracting middle class to poor. I don't have a problem with women that I can marry a woman that cannot cook. You understand? But when you want to marry into that kind of Ambani family, where you will spend the rest of your life hosting, you know what it is to be? His father is number 10 in the world right now. Mukesh Ambani. His father is number 10 in the whole world. Top 10 richest men in the world. Even if the wife does not know how to cook, she will learn how to host, because it is from one billionaire. The wedding we do, Mark Zuckerberg was there, Bill Gates was there. Now all of them, they talk. I just sit down, they look at the shade. See the people where they divide this world. As in they carry ruler. I say ruler. They carry knife. They cut the world like cake. They take their slice. Bill Gates was there. Zuckerberg was there at the guy's wedding. So just know that for the rest of your life, you're going to be doing hosting work. Do you think he cares if she has a career? Once woman don't they carry career, just know that the man where should they find, he get the range which you not fit pass. As is that kind Mukesh Agban Peking, she has to look good. She has to be able to dress well. She has to know the difference between a salad fork and which other fork do they have. She has to know the difference between a dinner fork and a salad fork. As you dey like this, na hand you dey take chop rice. You think you are the kind of person Ambani is looking for. You dey hustle, you get hustle spirit. Hustle spirit, when you hear that a woman has hustle spirit, is born out of poverty. Because according to those days, a woman, you think Prince Charles is looking for a woman that can come and hustle. Why you think say Megan had it so hard? you want to go there and be hustling. They tell you say we dey hustle. The thing where they go chop for the next 900 years, they are available. The motor where they go drive, they are available. The house where they go live, they are available. Someone say the wife self is from a rich family, obviously. But sometimes they step out of that rich family and marry a commoner who has certain traits. Hustling is not among them. So when a woman tells you, oh, I'm not lazy, I can hustle. Sometimes these men need lazy women that like to just rub their back when they come home, gist with them, ask them how their day went, sit down with them and watch TV with them. Oh, you think marrying a billionaire, you know, as in they come from work. Be. Now hungry billionaire, you know, meet money for the family. Those billionaires will meet money third generation. When na Harvard, they wait for them to apply. Say, they come school. No be you when you go apply. Harvard go look you, say, this one no what time. Mrs. Linda says she be soft like queen. So you've got to understand that when a woman is too manly, it's a problem. And hustling spirit, na manly spirit. I'm not saying be a lazy woman. If you never see billionaire, we ask you out, one hustle. But while you are hustling, just understand that the reason why hustling is a criteria is because of poverty. If there was money on the ground, there was $1 billion on the ground, you think somebody will carry $1 billion give me? Whatever my wife is doing from that day she resigns, and we begin to move around together and enjoy the money. $1 billion. They nothing. We not fit spend and finish. What are you hustling for? What are you hustling for? Where are you hustling to? So when a woman says, oh, a man is controlling her, a man is controlling her, a man is controlling. If you marry into a rich man's home, by rich, I don't mean say person they work for a company, they collect salary. That one no be rich. You. Even a doctor in America, any $1 million a year is not rich. The kind of rich, say Mark Zuckerberg go wearing cloth, carrying wife, fly private jet, come attend your wedding. Wealthy. Now we dey talk. No be say you get 3 house for America, 5 house for London. Wealthy, you dey control one whole sector. So there is no way you will not have boundaries. A man without boundaries is a man that is swayed by anything. It's not a manly thing not to have boundaries. You think say your mama fit enter house at any time wey she like, your papa no go question her. Where are you coming from? Na question wey man dey ask him wife. In fact, before the wife even comot go where she dey go, she go collect permission. Unless na somewhere where she dey go every day or every week, or day is say she dey go some my darling, I want to go to. And even a man should tell his wife, baby, I want to go to. Permission. Permission is born out of boundaries. When a woman does not collect permission, she creates insecurity. When a woman does not tell the truth, she creates insecurity. You have to understand that men and women reason things differently. Some women, by society, especially African women, have even been trained to accept cheating. There is no man that accepts cheating unless he doesn't love the woman. Once a man loves you, he cannot take your cheating. Unless he doesn't love you. If a man doesn't love you, cheat all you want. You'll be okay. In fact, that time where they go cheat, they give an opportunity to go cheat your own, or to find another thing do with himself. The way men are wired. A woman was saying he cheated, I will cheat on him back. If that man ever forgive you, count yourself lucky. If that man ever forgive you, say in mind go back to zero for you, say not hold anything against you, forget it. Once you if a man cheats 10 times and you cheat once and he catches you, till you die or till that marriage end, that cheating will come up. I don't know who it is that I'm speaking to. So it's like when I go out with my nice cars, you'll never see me driving my Mercedes to a bank. Bank where you go park, they'll tell you to make you park for one corner, somebody go open door, use and hit your motor. No. If there is no proper parking, I will not carry my car there. Because I don't want to go and repair damage done by somebody's door. So when men set borders, it's because they don't want to repair the emotional damage cheating will do. And let me tell you something, it is easier for a woman to cheat than a woman realizes. It is easier for a woman to cheat than a woman realizes, and men know. All you need to do is talk to a man regularly. You will begin to find him attractive. If he's saying the right things and he's meeting your intellectual needs, he will become handsome. No matter how ugly he is, your brain will begin to compensate, especially if he has a nice voice. If you have a well-spoken man, soft-spoken man, who is very affirmative and who is very charismatic and speaks well, he go knock you. No talk say I no tell you. Especially a man who can listen. A man that will call you up and ask you, how was your day? And you start to rant for the next 30 minutes. And he's paying attention. Not and doing something else. He's paying attention to you. That attention kills women two ways. One, it makes them fall. Two, it empowers the man. Because where they blab, you don't tell and say your favorite color na red without you knowing that you have said it. In don't jot them down. Where they blab, you tell and say your favorite designer na LV. You know tell you just they talk. They write and they go. You know, I imagine my husband went to buy me Gucci when he knows that it's LV I really like. I don't. The more you talk, the more you give him ammo to use against you. So on your birthday, 2 years later or 6 months later, your husband shows up with a Versace dress, and this guy shows up with the LV shoes you just checked online 2 days ago. Who's winning? MC Skills. He said, talk about your fornication accusations. You believe, say you they commit fornication. You see, the difference between you and Obuko, be say Obuko, if they sell am, e get value. As you dey like this, if ritualist carry you, in so thorough here, let me pin your comment. If ritualist carry you, say they want go use you go or share, they want go use you do soap, people go begin beg them, say may they not use you, say your head not get anything we want give anybody. Let me tell you, like, as you are like this, any woman that marries you, the moment the woman marries you, all her villagers will abandon her and focus on somebody else, because you are enough problem for 3 generations. As you useless rich, as you useless rich, anybody that decides to do business with you, their village people, where don't they pursue them since, go abandon them. In fact, devil go call him fellow demon, say, mo leave this guy, don't get who go worry until they buy. You call yourself MC Skills, meanwhile your only skill is buffoonery. Why don't you give yourself your real name, MC Useless? MC Olori Buruku, MC Kinira Darada Olorun Smello. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Let me tell you, the day you get married, the devil will have a day off. Because as you are like this, you are the epitome of what they call devil's work. They say, I did commit adultery. My answer is yes. In fact, every day now they commit the adultery. Are you happy? In your life, don't let me ever see you here again. Shebi na the question. They say, "Are they coming for?" Yes, I'm committing fornication. In our church, fornication is not a sin. We they commit and steady. Are you happy now? I should talk about it. Let me talk about how useless your father is. Saying climb goat, born you. Can we have that conversation? Bàbá ẹ kí ẹran mọ́lẹ̀, ó fún lóyún, ó wá bí olórí burúkú ọmọ rádaràda olóòórùn smello. Jẹ́ rapture olórí burúkú. Gba rapture dànù. Shey una don happy now? Every day now they commit adultery. Please, if you don't like adulterers, unfollow me. As I did like this, that adultery, now one they commit every day now. So if you not like me, unfollow now. That adultery, we say they commit. Now they commit you. Tẹ́ bá fẹ́ bínú yẹ tètè bínú, ẹ unfollow me. Ẹ block me. Are you people okay? Can I continue what I said? Glaf Mani say Idris Abdul Karim don't do video for you. Barapture. You think say I don't know? You see, when you come here with a mischievous spirit. You come here with a mischievous to tell me that Idris Abdul Karim do video about me. Inside the song wey him sing, 9 verse, 9 week pass. I dey vex with Vector. Say he allow himself to be inside song with that kind of mediocrity. So Baba come talk 10 years ago, 15 years ago story where he no use IC 50 cent. Come talk unto say that kind of song now he want use and release. I don't forget where I be. Anybody who want talk the rest. That's what happens when I'm distracted. As a matter of fact, I'm even tired. Let me go and rest. Taste boss don't cook goat meat pepper soup for me. Make I go chop and commit small more adultery and fornication. Since Puri knew me. When person not get work, they won't use me, the trend. Adultery, fornication. Please, the rest of you, where was I? Can somebody remind me? You think at my age you will be using foolish things to be you say I commit adultery, okay. Will any of my business partners stop doing business with me? Please answer me. So what is the use? Anything you like to say, say. Another one don't collect rapture. Where was I, please? Can somebody please help me so I can round off? Boundaries. Someone said, do I want those fools to frustrate me? No. By the time I enter their destiny, no see as that one, before if you type again in hand, first pin out. When a woman talks too much, they do two things. They endear themselves to the man because the man is there listening and oh wow, he's a good listener. Simply Vic, you never sleep. And then they also empower the man because the man now knows a lot about her and possibly a lot about her husband. Very dangerous. Or her boyfriend. So when the man strikes, let me tell you, 90% of men in a woman's life want something or hope for something, even if they are friends for 20 years. My wife cannot come and tell me that she has male friends. Kotie jaw is not a conversation I'm entertaining on any ground. It is different from, oh, we went to school together. Went to school together means you can say hello on Instagram. You can chat for 5 minutes on WhatsApp. It ends there. He's not coming to take you. If he comes to town and he wants to see you, he sees us. If he cannot see us, you are not seeing him. Boundaries is not control, it's protection. Because you don't know when you and your woman are going to be going through a hard time. There are no couple that doesn't at one point or the other in a relationship reevaluate, is this what I should really be doing in my life? Did I really make a good choice marrying this person? That is the vulnerable stage. Maybe the man did something, might not be cheating. Maybe he went to buy a house. Do you understand? Or he did something. He didn't tell you about some money. Did not take care of your own mother and went to take care of his own mother. Just did something that you just felt bad. And then you are wondering, is this what I'm supposed to be doing with my life? Or the man slaps you, or something shall happen, and you are questioning your relationship. That guy, we don't date that back. That is when he's going to strike. And he will strike good. And he will knock your husband out or your boyfriend out. He will do it. A good guy, a good player will do it subconsciously. A weak player will attack your husband directly. A good player, for instance, your husband comes, keeps late nights, and he knows. A good player will just chip it in. You know, at the time what you are going through right now, you really need someone to be there for you, especially in the evenings. He's not accusing your husband. Now your brain go accuse him. By the time he's done, all you need is rain and a venue. He don't collect. And once a man benches a woman and benches her well, he holds her key. Once he benches her well, he listens well, he does all those things, he don't hold your key. Now you go begin to find them. Now he go begin to run from you. And it is all intentional. So when a man starts noticing that there are certain attributes about you or about the men that are hanging out with you that he is worried about, he will start to raise objections. But you, on the other hand, will look at it like, he doesn't want me to have male friends. What are you doing with male friends? Even your female friends, you have to be careful with. Avoid negative female friends. Avoid female friends that jab you and they'll tell you they are cracking jokes. You don't need that kind of negativity around you. They'll be using jab. Avoid friends that make you the center of yabbing. I'm giving you women updates now. Say you get friends wey go they use jab take they talk to you. That's toxic. Avoid friends wey go talk like, mo go out tomorrow. You know, say if we go out now, your man go begin they look for you. Cut that friend off that day. People do not understand when someone is talking to your subconscious. I can talk to your subconscious without talking to your conscious. Avoid friends that talk to your subconscious. Make those subtle jabs. Please, Mo, go hang out tomorrow, but I don't know whether Aramide husband go allow him, or say Aramide dey prison, or our own prison just get killed, that they release her once in a while. That's the last day you should be seen hanging out with that friend. That is subtle toxicity, slow poison. She's going to make you start seeing your man in a certain light. You need to understand, if you're getting married, your wife comes first. Avoid men or women that don't put you first. Your wife or your husband comes even before your children, let alone your parents. Anyone who cannot put you above his mother, any man that cannot put you above his mother, or any woman that cannot put you above her father or her mother, don't marry such a woman. If my mother needs a car and my wife needs a car, my mother is getting her car after my wife gets hers. Any man that cannot do that for you, don't marry him. Don't marry him. Same thing with a woman. If she'd rather buy her brother a car and let you walk, that's not a woman to marry. If you have married them already, please upgrade. Someone says, I cannot place any man above my child. You are not ready for marriage, Ebire. You are not ready. When you place a man above your child, he will nurture the child as his own. When you place him under your child, he will rival that child for the rest of your life, and you will lose. Write it down, scratch it on the wall, say I told you. When you put your child first, and your man knows you put your child first, what you have created for a man is a rivalry. And that subconscious rivalry is going to be on. You will never enjoy that man fully, because that man get rival for your house. So you have set yourself up for problem. And this is why many single mothers find it difficult to have substantial relationships. Because the man comes in, and let me tell you a story of a friend of mine who wanted to marry a single mom. But he just noticed that anytime he goes to sleep over in her place, the son will not sleep. The son will sleep outside the door, waiting for his mom. And then the mom will wake up in the morning and go and hug her baby. Instead of telling the child, hey, look, uncle, you're not a child. Go and stay in your room. You know that you as a mother have to set boundaries for your children? You don't know. You are not aware. He say, when he saw those signs, he could not. I liked the girl, liked her a lot, didn't care about the fact that she was a single mom, but the fact that she could not put her children in her place. Because you know, children are the most mischievous, children, the most manipulative and mischievous creatures you can ever find in this life. They will manipulate you with an innocent face. As a mother, your mothership bond can never let you see when a child is being manipulative. But the man will not bond the pikin, go they see say this pikin they whine you. Someone said boundaries for your parents. By the time you are 18, you should have a proper wall between you and your parents. Not boundaries. Boundary in a line. Parents need walls, because parents tend to live their lives through you. Parents will live their lives through you. They are the first that you need to cut boundary for. Especially parents that are very protruding. Any decision you want to take, they want to know. That's toxicity. Why do you want to know the decisions I want to take? Am I taking it with your money? Allow me to fail now. As I did like this, there's no business deal or venture that I want to do that I tell any of my parents. I'm 48 years old. So I want to go and buy sports car, or can't tell my papa will understand why I need a sports car. Even if you understand them now. Or I go and tell my mother, I go and tell my... You could all wake up one day, say, I don't post that for my Instagram, say I get new motor. How I live my life, you don't know. That's what makes you a grown-up. But there is no car that I will buy that my wife does not know. Parents want to be, it's part of their control measure. If they are in your life in a benign way, let me explain what I mean by a benign way to you. They listen to you, they offer subtle advice, they are not toxic, it's fine. But when parents want to think that they know more than you, in 2024, no parent knows more than their children. In 2024, your children know more than you. The world has evolved in such a way that your parents' experiences are almost useless. That's how bad it is. Your parents, the wisdom of the elders is almost useless in a generation that is moving like this. They will slow you down with their wisdom. You see, you need to understand that during the times of Abraham, the world did not evolve. It moved at a very slow pace. They were used to the same things happening. It was either war, famine, good year, good crop. So a 70-year-old man has lived through more wars, has lived through more good crops, has lived through more famines. No, I'm ending now. Has a what is it called? A 70-year-old man. I have to go and attend to something, so I'm going to round off. A 70-year-old man has lived through more wars, more famine, more hunger, more good harvests than a 20-year-old man. So his experience is valuable. During those years, once you are born as a man, it's like Esau and Jacob. They lived under their father. They did everything with their father. And after a while, their father will bless them and go. You will have a tent in your father's compound. They will marry a wife for you or two. Before you know it, you are growing under your father. It is your father's wisdom that you will use to live your own life. I don't know if I'm connecting with you. So the wisdom of the elders was very useful till about 5 generations ago. When it started gradually becoming a problem, now it is a major problem. One of the reasons I consider myself successful is because I broke away from my parents' ideologies. My parents wanted me to be a doctor. I had no interest in being a doctor. I used to read my dad's medical books when I was bored and I was on the toilet. But that I wanted to make a career out of it, no. I wanted to be a rapper. My eyes were in the stars. Then the internet fast-paced the world. There are 28-year-old Nigerian boys that are not doing Yahoo and are billionaires. Legally. From the internet. And we're watching Al Pacino. I was saying it earlier on. Taste Buds and I were watching The Godfather. He went to tell his mother, I said, his wife is about to leave him. The mother said, no, women don't leave. He said, times have changed. Sometimes the best way to ruin your marriage as a man is expect your wife to be like your mother. Expect her to take what your mother took from your father. That's the first way to ruin your marriage. So, I'm ending here. And I'm just going to take, in fact, I'm not taking any contribution. I'm just ending here. Trust is built. You can't expect a man you don't put first to trust you. Now, I'm going to come and deal with the men tomorrow. Today is for the women. You want a man to trust you. You want a man to drop his boundaries around you. You have to create an avenue, an opportunity for that to happen. You don't demand it. You don't wake up in the morning one day and say, I'm a woman, this is 20th century. I can go and hang out with whoever I want to hang out. You will go and hang out with that whoever you want to. The day they will dump you, that day you will understand. This same time tomorrow, there are two types of women. There are the Camrys and the Camaros. I used to have a Camaro, 2020 Camaro, and I have a Camry. I loved the Camaro. It was nice. It had nice interior. The AC was very cool. It was fast. I remember one day I was at the stoplight. A BMW pulled up. I wanted to race. Haba, I finished the BMW. By the time I got home, I touched my wheels, my rear wheels from the braking, and my hand, I got burnt. But you see, I could not drive it every day. When I wanted to go to pay bills or quickly go, now let me tell you how bad it is. The boot of the Camaro is so small that it doesn't even have a spare tire from the factory. That is how small the boot is. So anytime I need to move around, no matter how desirable the Camaro was, I need a car that has a proper boot that can take groceries. So I'll find myself using my Camry. The Camaro woman is that beautiful woman that you love, but it's too complicated for everyday use. And then you find yourself with a 2009 Camry, a cheaper girl that can be useful daily. You must, as a wife, be a blend of both. Some women are so useful daily, but that occasion when you want that performance, you are not going to get it. Because they are daily usage and daily usage only. That's why guys have Unilag side chicks that they will pay 100K a month, and that's their function, side chick. The day they want to go to a party in Sheraton, they will carry their wife. So, in fact, I'm going to do part 2 for the women, then do men's own. Good night, everybody. Have fun. I love you all. See you tomorrow. We've got many conversations we'll be having. Bye.